Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with an episode of American Dad. We are here with the Horror House Festival. It is coming to an end, and we're going to open up a couple more collections. I'll let you guys see how far I've made it during the event. I wasn't sure if there's going to be an extra 3 days after the event ended to open the collections, which there always are, so I don't know why I wasn't sure. So I went ahead and blasted through all of them, stayed up really late to do it on this account and my other account, and got through all of them. But what we're all allowed to do is watch commercials these last couple days and spin golden turds, obviously, to get more collections and get more opportunities to get the remaining holograms that we're not getting. As I've noticed for myself, and I'm sure many of you have as well, the drop rates were much lower, and I think only the people that grinded ridiculously hard got all of the holograms. So I certainly didn't. I will do an update and let you guys see where I'm at, and I have a couple new collections here to open up from the commercials, and we'll see if we can't get lucky here on the video. So I did get a few. I made some progress, and I need to do some squad setting here and be careful with that, not to mess up my historic high and things like that. So I'm going to work through that on the camera during this video because I haven't had a chance to do that yet. And we are going to do the giveaways. So that will be the plan for the day. Not sure how long it's going to go. I got one thing I want to test out, so I might jump into an arena as well, or a mimosa, and see how things work out there. So, all right, first things first, as usual, let's go ahead and jump into the giveaway winners. As I've had to do for the last several weeks, many people are, I'm just going to say, cheating, entering multiple times without, you get one entry and people are putting in multiple ones. So I went ahead and removed all those duplicate attempts, and that's 20 to 30 picks that people put in that I removed. So, for all of you that are playing it straight up, you have a better chance because a lot of the people are being removed. So, all right. With that said, let me go ahead and pop up our winners this week. So, the American Dad game is supporting this channel, and they are giving the golden turds to give away each week. And I do apologize. You can see my green screen's a bit messed up tonight. The colors are a bit off, but it's only bad here in the white background, so we can just ignore that. All right, so our winners this week for our 23rd American Dad giveaway is Bluish Cheese, Kyle, President Roger, Trader Joe, XMR, Andrea, Ryu, Posey, Corey DeGod, and LJ. Congratulations, you guys each get 500 golden turds. And as we've seen the last couple weeks, the payouts are very expedient. Seems like people are getting their winnings right away. We'll post that tomorrow when I post the video, and it seems like within hours those payments are going out, so be on the lookout for that. You should be getting that in your mail sometime soon. And congratulations, and thank you for participating, and we will do the next giveaway at the end of this video as always. So all right, so what did I do in this event? I did a lot of collections compared to a lot of you. Yeah, probably not so much, but I was happy with the number I got. I was not happy with the number of holograms that I got. Let's go see where I ended up. 352 was my winning number, and congratulations to Dry from part of our clan up there. Our clan is going to be changed a bit. We're up against the real tough clans now, fighting all-stars and things like that in the arenas, and nobody can beat the all-stars. So we're going to be mixing things up a little bit. So our clan will more than likely be changing sometime soon. But anyway, 352 collections right there. Again, I'm not too disappointed with that. Got a lot of cash and things like that, so I powered up some more stickers and wasted a lot of food and things like that just because I did it all one night and it was like super late, so I was just blasting through a bunch. So this is where I ended up here. I ended up getting 4, and one of them was I believe it was after I finished and I saw a commercial the next day and I opened it and I got one, I think. So not bad. So right now I've been trying to, I actually messed up my historic high. For those of you that don't know, it's when you go into a fight, the number, your total power, whatever your total power is. Let's go here and look at my, see, I only have 5 fighters going right now. So if I look at my Rogers place, my power right now is 1.9 million. The highest I've been ever was 2.06 or 2.07. And messing up, not paying attention, trying to have too many balls up in the air at the same time, I messed up and I went into a fight with 2.11 million. So now my historic high is up an extra 45,000. So the goal of this video is to come up with a squad that I can use that's going to be under 2.1 million, and that's going to be adding some of the new holograms. So what I did was, it's been working pretty well, is I actually go into a lot of fights with this. The morning mimosa lets you, I need to have 6, so then I put somebody else in. But what I've been trying to mess with here is the recommendation that somebody in my clan, Mio, gave me was to not use this armor for shopping malls. This is a pretty good one. It gets me pretty good results. So I've been trying to work with this new armor right here. Right now, purple's in there. So you got 32% chance to increase health by 60. There's better ones out there. I think the best is 35-65, so I'm working to get one of those. One thing I don't like about this, it has damage, because I don't really need them to do damage. I would like that to be put somewhere else. So there's got to be better armor out there, so I'm going to try to get something a little bit better. But this has been working out pretty good. So, and a good thing that comes out of this, I don't have to put the prototype on, or the hologram, because when I do that, it actually allows me to do more damage or something. And it drops these numbers from 3260 to like a 12 something else. It's not good. So it doesn't help as far as shopping malls and longevity. So I've been just mixing back and forth, between shopping malls and putting that on and not. And then I ended up getting confused between this account, my other account, my 2 Zero City accounts, which are also doing the same thing with events going on, and then Hustle Castle account. So between all of those and back and forth and trying to not, be in the game too much, which is almost impossible, I messed up. So anyway, we'll see how big of a deal that's going to be. So what I'm going to do, I will open those collections. I'm going to be wasting everything, but let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just open up these and see if we can't get lucky and pull another, obviously not going to be on this one, pull another hologram, or 2. Why not? Let's just get 6. I have been hearing from people who got all 6 that they did 600 collections. So I was really low. I was like 325 or something like that collections, and I had only had 2. So I got the last 2 within like 40 collections right at the end, or 30 collections at the end. So that was pretty good, but it was really low until right at the very end for me. But like I said, I've heard some people got extremely lucky and got it early, but a lot of the people that got it were like over 600. All right, so like I said, I'm not gonna make this too fancy. I'm just gonna go through and open them up. And obviously these first ones I already have both of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And this right here is why I couldn't do this on camera, because it's just too slow. It's too slow for me to sit here and do it, and it's too slow, I'm sure, for you guys to sit here and watch it. But I do have these 9, so I'm just going to pop them open quickly. See if something good doesn't show up. Ooh, there we go. Health, taking 30% chance to increase energy armor. We'll be breaking that one down at some point in the future, so... So without discussing too many details, I will say that been hearing some things that this will be a very exciting month. So for anybody who's a little bit burned out or sick of the game or frustrated or thinking about quitting, whatever, the developers are continuing to work on this game. They're continuing to add new functionality, continuing to listen to people's requests and complaints and things. So like I said, this will be an exciting month. So make sure, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. If I'm allowed to say anything, I will as soon as I'm allowed to. Right now I'm not, so I'm not going to be sharing anything yet, but be on the lookout for fun times ahead for sure. All right, 2 more to go. Very slow and painful. Sorry. 1 more to go after this one. There we go. 24 golden turds. That was another thing that came out of this. Even though the holograms drop rates were really low, it did seem like there was a lot of golden turds that came out. I don't even know where I'm at. For those that have been watching, I have a lot of golden turds, but I bought a big chunk of them, and I don't ever spend them. So I'm always, ooh, there we go. That's a good one. That one I can use. I don't, I've been staying around like 33 or something. I think I got like 3,000 or 4,000 golden turds in this event. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. Not complaining, pretty happy about that. At some point I will use those, just not doing it yet. So they're just kind of sitting out there, just accumulating. Yeah, they are what they are, and they're not being used. Like shopping mall, if I was only focusing on this game, I would probably be spending a lot of those in the shopping mall to refresh and get extra runs and get more stickers, which, can get me stronger and things like that. But right now I just don't have time with all the other games, which is why I have so many collections. People are asking if they can have some of my boxes and stuff like that to open. I just accumulate things. I have this in all the games I play. I accumulate stuff, I get it, and then I don't use it. I did just spend a bunch in Shelter War, though, to level up my hero in that game, so that was helpful. but you know, I think this game is the second most. I think Hustle Castle have like 5,500 or something like that. It's just hard to keep up with all those. You just get there, do your grind, back out, go to the other game, and things like that. So can't get through everything. I could be stronger, obviously, if I went and opened all those and got all my stuff. Anyway, that's enough babbling. Let's get on to the purpose here. So we have 4 prototypes that we got in this event. So we got 2 tank prototypes, so I will see. I did a quick poking around. I don't have the weapon I'm using, the prototype doesn't help. So right now that's not a key one that I will necessarily be using. I am doing the armor one for my tank up front. I am doing the armor for my ranger, which I really wanted the ranger weapon. Didn't get it, but that's okay. And then this is the one I want to check out today. So we have our engineer, we have the weapon one for the engineer. That's the one I really was looking forward to getting to the most. One real quick thing before we get into that, I'll probably be referring back to this multiple times. Just gonna turn it on. This is my spreadsheet that I use to keep track. I have all my 12 fighters, just really rudimentary, nothing too fancy in here. The blue colors basically are the top 6 in strength, and then I have them down here added up. So 2.05 million is my current top 6 in strength. And then I have 1 through 6 labeled as the 6 that I'm actually using. So my current squad, when I had 6, I only have 5 right now, is 2.03. So as I go in and tweak things, I update the numbers here. And, you know, just a couple, you know, key things for me to reference. And then I have this number here. Hopefully this will come in the game pretty soon where you can check this out yourself. Right now you can't. You have to ask somebody in your clan to look at your profile. When they do, there'll be a number that shows up, and that is historic high. So if you want to know what your historic high is, you have to have help from a clanmate. I did ask recently after I was afraid I messed up, and they confirmed that I did, because I was, like I said, 2.07 I think. So let's go ahead and see what my squad is. Because here's the other part of it too, because if you go into battle with these 5, and if I go ahead, this is what I have been doing. I take those 5 and put in a cook, and that puts me at, you know, more or less the same thing, because the cook has no power. I'm right clicking and nothing's happening. So 1.9 still, nothing big there. But if you go into the shopping mall, and if you take, you know, some extra support, which, you know, if I just go into the shopping mall, we'll enter, it takes in my top 6, actually has the 6 that are in my, what's it called? So 1.9. Having a cook in the shopping mall is not helpful at all. So if I go ahead and put, you know, like my top res are in there, I'm at 2.116. Already, this is my historic high. This is the squad I accidentally went in with. And the way that is going to be your top 6. So if I go in with this 157 guy here, RS2, I'm up to 2.2, but it only counts my top 6. So you just need to be aware at all times what your top 6 are, and if you enter them into a fight in the arena, or if you enter them in a fight here, or whatever. So as I understand it, for clan wars, it doesn't make a difference. That doesn't change anything. So that's why I started using the spreadsheet, especially since I'm doing so many different, oh, you know what? Sorry about that. I left the spreadsheet up so you guys couldn't see what I was doing. Yeah, so you have to be very careful what you're doing. Otherwise you can get yourself in big trouble very quickly and raise that number. And if you're trying to keep that number down for making shopping malls easier, you have to be careful. So here's what we're going to do. So I am going to go, what I've been wanting to do is, I'll take this guy right here. Here's my RZ1, which I'm going to have to, that's right. We'll come back and fix him later. All right, so what I wanted to do, there's this weapon that we got a while ago. I haven't been able to use. I haven't used. It's going to take me a moment to find it. I think this is the one. If Jinx target has more than 25% health, takes 80. No, that's not the one. Drops heavyweight. I do like that one. That would be pretty cool to try one of these days. Oh, I see it. That's a good one. Oopsie. Weapon. There we go. This one right here. Marks and paralyzes the enemy with the greatest amount of health and makes the other enemies attack that for 1.2 seconds, plus 0.7, while the activated enemy takes 75% less damage. This one is, this was the quote-unquote Angel Wand from Hustle Castle, and it was a major game changer. So I want to see if it is a game changer here as well. And it's going to give me an extremely high power because I have to put the hologram on it as well. So let's go ahead and get that hologram. This one, number 90. Just going to use it because I know I want to try it. So now let's see what that did. It raised our power up to 303,000 already, so you can tell we're going to be in trouble. All right, now marksman paralyzes the enemy with the greatest amount of health and makes other enemies tag it for 2 seconds, plus 0.7. This should go up, hopefully, once we outfit this person better. And while the activated enemy takes 40% less damage instead of 75, and it lasts for up to 6.8 seconds. So this, I mean, once this guy fires, your opponents are not attacking you anymore. They're attacking each other. They're, even if it's not hologrammed up, they're only taking 75% less damage, only 25% of the damage, which the point of it is not necessarily to damage the team. The point of it is they're not attacking you, so they're not hurting you, so you're sitting there taking advantage of it and, you know, crushing them. So increase health, attack the enemy for 2. This in Hustle Castle started like this, and then they changed it where only like 4 fighters fight, or 3 or something like that. So it's not the entire squad. I think when it first came out, everybody did, and the way this is written, it sounds like it's going to be the same thing. So we are going to work on that. Right now I have a very weak armor, so we're going to go put a level 100 armor on, which again is going to be raising our power even more. I haven't looked at any engineer armor, so... Ooh, look at that. That's interesting. Once the unit is killed, resurrect a random ally. That could be good. I don't think I want that, but that way he's still a resurrector even without resurrecting, so it's a possibility. Let's just take a look at these top ones here. Early energy charge is one of the main ones I'm looking for here. Restores health when they're taking damage. They don't take damage very much. That's not worth it. Places the energy symbol after dealing 30 damage. They don't do that much damage. Once in a while, disarms all enemies for 2.5 seconds. I like that one. Boom. Oh, I didn't look at the energy power. 23,000. That was even better, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, so just those 2 alone. Again, this came from the same event where we got the mini sauce gun, so this was a huge event. So now we're up to 2 plus 1. So those are smaller numbers than I remember seeing in Hustle Castle, but still 3 seconds. 3 seconds are not attacking you, they're attacking themselves. So you're taking advantage and doing more damage while they're not doing damage to you. Get this guy going on the mini sauce gun, so they're sitting there damaging themselves with the mini sauce gun, and you're damaging them with it as well. So it's going to be a helpful one for sure. So let's get an amulet going here. Energy charge enhances its own energy charge by 10,000 for each unit killed on the battlefield. This guy's not doing damage, so I'm going to put this on at the time being because it's got a good energy charge and good health, which can be helpful, but we might have better choices. This is for our tank, I think. Energy damage. Energy charge is better. Energy damage, which we're not really doing a lot of it. The unit's efficiency in healing others is increased. This guy doesn't heal, so it doesn't really matter. We don't need that one. Let's just look at a regular one for 29. It's a little bit less. Enhances its own energy charge by 10,000 for each unit killed. I mean, that's just not going to trigger very often, so... But it is giving us, at the moment, the highest energy charge. So we'll just go with that for now. So we'll go with this setup right here. So 341,000 for RZ1. We're not going to put on multi-purpose because that's going to raise it even more. Or sorry, artifact in this game. We're not going to put a ring on because we're not concerned about damage. We're just concerned about this guy right here. So we're now up to 3.1 seconds. So I need to go back to my spreadsheet and put 341,877. So let's go here. I need to open it so I can work on it. 341,877 for this guy. 341,877. So look at that. That would put us up to current is 2.18 million. And then I don't have all the top 6 guys in there. So that would be 2.19 would be mine. So that'd be another 80,000 in total power, which I certainly don't want. So let me turn this off real quick. And we got to go and lower some power now. How are we going to lower power? First things first, we need you in here. Take our cook, put him down here. I must have put them in the wrong spot. Nope, they are going in. That's weird. Okay. So get to the right place here. I keep right clicking for some reason. There we go, 2.261, even higher than what we saw. So somewhere else something is wrong here. 2.261. Oh, I know why. Because I have the hologram also on my tank, which I didn't ever put in my spreadsheet. So we need to. Let's go get that. I'm just gonna leave the spreadsheet up real quick while I go look to see what my my tank and my mini sauce have them on. So 504,695. Let's go here. 504,695. 504,695, and then I'm gonna just quick go back to the game and look at my mini sauce here. We have 620, 725. 620, 725. There we go. 2.31. Is that what we saw in the game? And let me I got so many screens going on here. I need multiple screens. I only have one screen for my my recording here, but all right, let's go here. So right now 2.261. I got something messed up, but whatever. We're obviously not going to go into this fight anyway. So we will, first of all, we will take off. We know we can't go over 2.1. So first things first, we're going to take away our resurrection, or restore, I think it is. We'll take away our second rifle. That puts us at 1.735. 1.753. Come on. All right, 205, 302. Well, what was the, what does this put us at? 2.055, which is where we were before. So this right here will have us having three rangers in the back, one engineer in the middle, who's not going to, he's just there for support, not resurrecting or restoring, and then one tank in the front. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple battles just on my map here, just to do a couple tests, just to see how things go. Hopefully there's somebody here around my power, because there's usually not. I keep my trophies pretty low, so that reduces the chances of higher people on my map. Occasionally some show up. And I did just go through and clear a few out before the video. Let's refresh and see if we can't get something. We got a lot of food here to use. All right, let's just refresh. 299, 50. Well, let's just try this 1.5. We should win this one easily anyway. I'm gonna put the speed down really low. Slow. Attack. I'm gonna only go with 5 and they're ready to attack. Okay. These battles you can do without the full max squad, but they do warn you about it. So this is a little bit more painful in this situation when I don't have I have the slow loading screens here, and I went to a different place, but whatever. We'll try Lodi 56 1.5. We'll try this one. Doesn't really matter. It does a little bit. Okay, this just says I can go in with 6, which I already know, but I'm going to go in with 5. We should be able to do that easily anyway. Oh, we can't go to half speed here. That's a bummer. So the one thing I can't tell, I see that there's the hot sauce weapon where you can put hot sauce on your opponent and they take a lot of damage. People do that to me and they mess me up the whole time. But I saw, and I don't have it, and I saw that their person did have it. So it does appear that they were attacking themselves. And that happened so quick I couldn't really see a whole lot. So looking here, they did 1 crit, only 14,000 damage. But the whole point of this guy is not to really do anything other than make the other enemy and make the other opponent get messed up. All right, let's try to find somebody else, because that was hard to see. Now I got my speed slower. I guess I don't have half speed yet, because that in Hustle Castle they added that, and I think Zero City has it now as well. So you can really go in slow motion and see what's going on. All right, hopefully somebody higher than 1.5 million. 0.3, 1.7. All right, let's try this one. I'm going to turn the numbers on too, I don't know if those are on or off at the moment. Some of them are not restored. Well, it doesn't matter. Actually, I don't know if you can turn numbers off in this game yet. Doesn't look like it. That is something that's going to be coming, so you can have the choice not to have those numbers pop up all the time. Yeah, again, I personally don't know how to see when they're attacking themselves, so obviously they didn't do much to us. I guess they killed one of our guys. Applehead was dead. What do we see here? They did a kill, which was interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think it's just going to have to be a matter of just seeing the results of some fights and things like that. So, let's see how long this video has gone on already. 25 minutes already. I want to do an arena. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to announce the giveaway. Next giveaway. So for those of you that don't want to hang out to the end and see how this is going to work out, I'll do the giveaway so then you guys can go ahead and pass for the rest of it. But again, the whole point of this was why I needed to do it, because I wanted to try out this, what are we calling this weapon here? I wanted to try out this weapon because it is a big one in Hustle Castle, and I wanted to see if it was here as well. And it's going to take some more playing here, the s'more staff. So I'm going to do some more playing with this and figure some things out. But so I did this video just one, so I could get there, and I needed to do it anyway. And two, just to talk about, you know, the importance of historic high and squad and trying to keep your numbers at a certain point. So, and so far doing this setup, I am able to keep it under. I'm not optimized right now, and I really can't go into shopping like this unless I'm specifically setting my squad, which is going to get me in trouble. So I want to set it and forget it kind of a style, because otherwise I'm going to make mistakes. And right now I certainly don't have that. So I do want to test the squad out, so I will go ahead and do that. But before, let's go ahead and announce the giveaway. Again, the American Dad game is supporting us through the Facebook page and, you know, other means, and the official Discord server as well, which has some good improvements coming as well. So I have a link down below in the Discord server. Ooh, you know what? Before I talk about the American Dad Discord server, that just reminded me, as you guys see, I turned the ticker back on again here. For those of you that don't know, I created a new Discord server. Actually, Unzi did. A lot of you know Unzi from the game and multiple Discord servers. He created a new one for me, and it's a lot better. It's automated a lot more. We have a lot of good discussions going on right now, and I'm trying to promote that and get a lot more people in there. And I would like that to make a place where people can go and just talk strategy, talk tips, just talk anything, talk stuff about my videos and things like that. So you can see the link down below in the ticker, and I will also have that down in the description below. So go ahead and jump in there. And the old QC Runner Discord is still there. If you go in there, I'll probably tell you, I'll see your post, and I'll tell you to go to the new one. I will be shutting the old one down eventually, but I have so many links pointing to the old one right now, I'm not going to shut it down. So be sure to check that out. And where I was before, be sure to check out the official American Dad Discord server as well. There's some good things going on there as well. You can find the link to that down in the description or on the QC Runner Discord server as well. I have that linked. A lot of good stuff, and a lot of good stuff coming there as well. So anyway, what we do for these giveaways, each week we have 500 golden turds for 10 separate winners. You're going to give me a random number, and the 10 people that are closest are going to win. That's pretty much the long and short of it. One thing I will say, again, as people, I don't think these people are actually watching the videos. They're just told them by their clanmates or whatever, but I'm only accepting one answer per person. If you make a mistake, want me to change it or whatever, just, you know, send me a message on Discord server or Facebook or wherever you can reach me. Let me know, and then I can edit your last one, or I can basically delete your first entry and you can put another one in. But there's a lot of people that are putting in duplicate entries trying to get in better chances of winning. So whenever I see that, I just delete all entries by that game ID. So make sure you are following the rules, and if you do, then you got a chance to win 500 golden turds. So what we do, go over here, give me your game name up here. Back up. Down below in the description, there's also going to be a link to a Google form. Open that Google form. You need to give me 3 things. Give me your game name, give me your game ID, which you can get by going on the gear icon here, and there's your ID right there, 1800476. That's me. So click on that and give me, or put that in the form. You need to have that number. That's how you're going to get your winnings. And then give me a random number between the numbers 50,000 and 75,000. Bigger range this week. See how that goes. So again, the range is 50,000 to 75,000. Put some random number in that range, and then I'll pick that winner next week. So that is that. So for those of you that don't want to hang out for this last little bit, I'm going to go ahead and jump into an arena because I want to test out the squad. And like I said, you got to have a 6-man squad. So I'm going to go just put a cook in there. And we see our historic power, or not historic, our power is 205, which is less than our historic high of 21. So I'm going to go in and do a morning mimosa. Got a lot of tickets. I'm going to use tickets. 205, we'll go with that. So again, if this isn't something that interests you, then you can go ahead and leave, because right when this is over, I'm going to wrap it up. I just want to see how the S'more staff does in this game, and with it hologrammed up, and see what happens. And I think the next thing I need to do is see how I can use the infantry hologram for a weapon. Right now, the one I put it on, it didn't help very much. You know, we can just go look while we're waiting for the timer to get going. So if I go to my cleaver, which, I mean, really what I want for my tank is for them to live, and this is helping them live. So 22% chance to restore health by 9%. Nothing special. That's nothing special at all. But it also does, you know, some extra damage by throwing. That's not really the reason I'm using it. So if I go ahead and try on the hologram here, so this is more or less the same, 22, 24, 9, it's slightly better. So that obviously is helpful. And dealing extra damage equal to 7% of the target's max health, which is fine, but that's not the point of what I want here. So what I really would like is to get a weapon that will be improved. I think there's one, actually it might be armor, that improves the health of my rest of my fighters as well. It's not that one. Maybe it's weapon. I don't think so. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we're in yet. We are. Let's get an idea of who we're fighting. 2-5. So the numbers, without knowing what they're running, are in the range of what we can beat. As always, there's people on the bottom who have no power. Again, I question if these are real accounts or just bot accounts or what they are. Right, looks like somebody tried to beat us and lost already. Bloodskin. So 2.2 just lost to our 2.0. That's good. Let's just go take our 150 real quick, and then we'll go see what Bloodskin's running. And this is, you can't really even test anything with the weapon because the power differential is so huge that they don't have any chance against us anyway. That is pretty much the way these go. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, 4 more fights. Again, we got the slow load screens here. Let's see. So we are second from the top. We have one person who has another thing. If you guys don't know, this right here is based on your trophy level. So look, we have 5 of us with 150 points. Why am I second? Why is this person in front of me? Why are they behind me? It's all based on your trophy points. I keep my trophy points lower usually, so usually most people are in front of me because I don't have mine very high. I don't think it tells us what trophy counts are here. We can find out another way, but it's going to take too long. So, yeah. So if you always want to win these tiebreakers, sometimes there's benefit to have not winning the tiebreakers. You can fight that person. So, 1.8 tried to beat us and lost. J Dizzle. Nothing. Okay. Let's just take J5. Should be another easy 150. Quite easy 150. Another 8 seconds. We need some of those 2 plus million fighters to test out what our weapon's doing. I'm not gonna forfeit the win just to do some testing. Oh man, sorry about that. It is time change along with a couple late nights showing its effects here. So all right, let's. I hope I don't. Okay. So now we have Corey still got tiebreaker in front, but now we got 3 people who we can probably beat in front of us. I know most of you know all these strategies and tips, but you know, there's really no right way to do this. It's just you want to put yourself in a position to be able to win later. You get these 225 points, the people in front of you, versus a 150, the people behind you. There's a lot of people that don't even know that. That happens all the time, where people will try, like somebody has first place pretty much wrapped up, and they'll go and try to fight somebody with a higher power, thinking that that's going to give them the 225, and they almost always lose, and then I get to just sneak in front of them, which I'm not complaining. I'm pretty happy about that, but people make a lot of bad decisions about that. All right, GG, lost. We already beat them, but I want to go for a 150. There's another 150. All right, and the next round or two will be when we can do a little testing of our weapon. Another 8-second fight. Yep, all 8-second fights. I should have slowed down the speed on that one so I could watch the next one. All right, now is when we make our move to get to the front, and we'll see how that goes. Looks like we're going to have to fight Jay Dizzle for the win. I think that's probably not going to be a good thing. All right, so we're way down here. People aren't worried about us, so we do... oh no, we'll be in front of Jay Dizzle. We get a 225, we'll go to the front, so then people are going to have to fight us for the win. So there's a 225 there. So now the question is, do I go for the full 225, or do I fight somebody who I won't quite get the full 225, and hopefully get 223 and get below Jay Dizzle, and then fight Jay Dizzle? Let's see what they're running. Double hologram, double hologram. So we got lots of holograms going here. No mini sauce here. So that is not working in their favor. So we might be able to win that one. All right, so do we go for first or not? I think I need to... Let's see. I got a minute left. So if I don't go for first, I need to be able to get that last win. If I go to first, that means any one of these people can beat somebody else. So Wise won't beat Jay Dizzle. And we got Red at 681. Oh no, we got Theo up here. Theo at 2-4. Wise could beat Theo. We have to see what their setups are. So I think I need to go and try to lose 3 points. So I'm going to do a fight here and try to not get 225. It's kind of hard when I don't know what this new setup is going to do here. I'm just going to do this one. Do I have time? I got 30 seconds. Also no mini cells. We're going to do this one. Hopefully I lose a couple of points, but not tons of points. That is the goal. And win. Obviously I'm expecting to win. Ooh, perfect. Look at that. Except for that phantom that comes out and loses me like 5 to 10 points every single time because they're sitting there fighting and not dying. We lost the points. That's what we're looking for. That's fine. Easy win. Oh, I didn't look to see if they were stunned. I was too busy making sure I got the points I needed. Really? Ugh. Did I, yeah, I don't know what I did. I messed something up big time on that one. All right, I messed that up really big time. Let's see if I get 225, 893. So I got a chance to win, but I completely messed that up. And we didn't see that fight. Wow, that was a complete lack of sleep, brain dead move on that one, I think. Wow, well, 225 there too, as expected. I got to go back and watch that fourth fight. That was the one that I wanted to actually see, and I was too distracted by other stuff. We might still pull out the win on that one, but that was very poorly executed on my part. And yes, still pulled out the win, but again, that was some mistakes on that one for sure. All right, let's go watch Corey fight again. Put the speed down to 1. Oh, there we go. So, do they start attacking each other? You just can't tell. Well, there we go. He's got his Now he attacked him. So it doesn't trigger for like 8 seconds or 7 seconds or something like that. But you can't really tell very much. I really need that fight to go slower so I can watch what's going on a little bit more. So we got our tank up there restoring 53,000 health. That's good. We have our cook dying fairly quickly. So when you have that kind of this setup where you know the cook's going to die, if you have a hologram, an artifact, which is based on, you know, when somebody dies, this is certainly going to be the time to do it. And me running reanimation right now is not smart because this guy is the one that's going to be reanimated all the time, or the cook, because he dies all the way, right away. So it's kind of a waste to have reanimation when you have this setup going. And again, the reason I'm doing that is because I need to keep this number lower. And if I put in one of my other level 100 fighters, I'll be like 2.2 million, which I don't want to be at. So, well, unfortunately, I didn't get to fight somebody really high, which obviously was my fault because I wanted to try to win as well. But I'm going to keep running this setup for a while. Again, without an event going on right now, I shouldn't have to worry too much about doing shopping malls. I'll probably take a break on those while I do some testing with this setup. But first attempts, not too bad. I got a lot of food. One more thing while I'm here is see if I can't refresh and get somebody really high powered. 1.4 is not really high powered. Plus I'm going to end up doing this anyway to increase the cash so I can take that before I go to bed. And fortunately my trophies are just too low right now. If I can get them over 2.1, I might have a chance to get a couple higher powered people. So I'm just going to do this fight real quick. So he's running 4, I'm running 5. So my guess would be here that the fight is over too quick. It was an 8-second fight for anything to even happen. All right, so that puts our trophies over 2.1 million, 2,100 right now. So I'm hoping that puts me to a range where I can get a 2 million team we can test on. And I need to wrap it up. Obviously, this video has gone on very long. 150. Just do that. There we go. 467,000 in cash. I'll do that one. Thank you very much. I think I'm close to merging 2 stickers, and 4 million cash is what you need to merge 2 epics to a legendary. So getting up to 4 million is helpful. I think I'm ready for that. So let's try this one. We don't care if we're going with 5 fighters. We know that. We can handle it. All right, let's see if we can see them fighting each other. We really need to have... Oh, there we go. See, they're saucing themselves, which is going to be highly helpful. Nice. Yeah, that was helpful. So do I get to see that in the stats where they're saucing themselves? Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't really say who's doing what to who, so you can't really tell. But so far, I'm liking it. Again, I don't really know tons yet, but I'm gonna do this setup a bunch because I think this is gonna be the team I'm looking forward to doing. The only difference would be using that other hologram for my tank, which I gotta find a good weapon there. And I'm not gonna do it in this video because we've been going on for 45 minutes already, so I think that is plenty of time. I am going to wrap it up. Again, this event, it's a good event. There's a lot of good things that came out of it. Slightly disappointing where everybody didn't get the holograms. If they, you know, I guess if you played hard enough, I guess you had your chances to get them. I mean, for me, getting 4, I think that was the whole time I was way under average. But I think in the end, maybe 4 and 350 was actually above average. So. Still, you know, the good thing is once the next hologram event comes out, these 2 that I'm missing, I'll have a chance to get them again. So there'll be three new ones added plus these 2, so there'll be 5 available. So, you know, these are ones you'll get eventually. You just need to be patient, especially when you're at the top level. You don't need to constantly get them at the next level. So you're ready. If you have them, you have them. You don't need to worry about them anymore. So, you know, until future functionality comes out. But thinking about that, TR11 doesn't even have a new thing because you're still a max level 100 fighter. So yeah, I mean, once you're at 100, everything you're getting is what you're getting. So you don't ever have to replace those until, you know, some other unknown future functionality comes out. Then maybe you'll have to do that, but that'll be a long ways down the road, I'm sure. Okay, obviously I'm babbling. This has gone on long enough. So anyway, hopefully you guys got everything you're looking for. Hopefully get a little downtime before the next event, so we're able to test out our squads and make some progress there. But until the next time, this is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.